Hello, my beautiful first graders. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. What'd you do today? Anything special? You know what I did? My daughter and I, we took our dogs for a big walk. It was so nice outside. I hope you were able to get outside too today. It was a beautiful day. So I have another book that I'm really excited to share with you. But I'm wondering if you could help me with something. I was trying to figure out what this word meant. I'm going to show it to you. Are you ready? See if you can read it. That OU makes that ow sound. Ready? Try it out. Out. Hey, and there's a chunk word. Out. Can you read it? You're right. That word is pout. And can you help me understand what it means to pout? Is pouting a good thing or a bad thing? Can you show me your poutiest face right now? Oh my gosh, that was really, really pouty. Well, what does it mean when you pout? If you don't know, let's talk about it. Pouting usually means if you're unhappy about something, you might stop talking to maybe your mom or dad or friends, or maybe, oh, I don't know, you might make a mean face, maybe cross your arms like this, maybe ignore someone, or maybe just be kind of grumpy. Have you ever pouted? I don't think so, right? No way, you're too good for that. Well, the reason I'm talking to you about pouting is because it's a trait that some people might have. If they get upset, they might actually pout. Well, the book we're going to be reading today is all about a character that pouts a lot. So I want you to think in your head for a minute. Can you think of any characters that are really pouty and really upset when they don't get what they want and kind of grumpy? We're going to be reading a book called The Pout Pout Fish. He does look pretty pouty. Look at his face right there. Holy cow. He does not look happy. He looks grumpy. He looks like, I don't know if I'd want to disturb him. How about you? I know. So in this book, you're going to find out maybe why he's pouty and what happens to him. It's by Deborah Dyson. She is the author, and the illustrator is Dan Hanna. He wrote the pictures. So when you think of a time you might have pouted, I mean, I know you're all amazing people and incredible, but sometimes we all kind of, do things we know are wrong. So, when I pouted, I'm going to be honest with you. I pouted when I heard school was closed. Yeah, because I knew I wouldn't be able to see you guys, and that made me sad. And so I kind of got gloomy, and my face kind of got all crinkled up, and I was pouting. But I had to try to get a little better and feel a little better. And this is one way that I can still connect with you is through these books. So I'm not pouting anymore. I'm kind of happy about being able to still talk to you a little bit, even though I can't see your gorgeous faces. So let's take a look at the Pout Pout Fish and let's read. And do you think you can do me a favor? We talk about in class how all books have usually a problem in them and a solution. The problem is what's wrong. The solution is... what is it, guys? Yeah, you're right. The solution is how the problem is solved. So I want you to do that for me today. I want you to listen for the problem, and then I want you to listen for the solution. You think you can do that? All right, Mr. Pout Pout Fish is ready. Here we go. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. Glum and gloomy. Those aren't good to be, are they? I'm a pout pout fish with a pout pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Wonder what he's gonna say. Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I don't think that's true, guys. I think you can change a little bit of who you are and if you're happy or not. Let's see. I'm a pout fish with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub. Blob. Blob. Who do you think that might be? Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Sorry. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. Wait a minute. I think it is up to him. I think you decide how you want to act and how you feel sometimes. I'm a pout fish with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, look who he meets now. Along comes a squid. Quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope. How about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout fish with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell you, it's straight. Your hulky, bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I'm destined to be glum. Glum means sad. I'm a pout fish with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. I don't know if I'd want to hang out with a guy like that. Whoa, who's this? Check that fish out. Wow. Now, along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying, hey, I wonder what she does. Oh man, look what she's doing. She plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. She kissed him. I wonder how he's going to be feeling after that. There he is. Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue. Then he blinks and speaks at last. My friends, says Mr. Fish. I should have known it all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. Whoa, look at him now, guys. I'm a kiss-kiss fish with a kiss-kiss face for spreading cheery cherries all over the place. Look at one little fish made him feel so good about himself. And that's what you could do. You could be a really good friend and help other people when they're feeling kind of down or kind of pouty. So I'll smooch and I'll smooch. Smooch, smooch, smooch. He's kissing everyone. Smooch. The end. So, what'd you think? Did you like that? Have you ever felt like that guy, like the pout-pout fish? I have. Sometimes you just don't feel your best, or sometimes you just don't have the best things that happen. But what was the problem in that story? I know we talked about that. Can you think about that for a minute? The problem was, what do you think it was? Oh, that's a good one. Yes, I think you're right. I think the pout-pout fish, he didn't feel good about himself. And he didn't think he was cute or worth having friends. So we just kind of pouted all day long. But how was that problem solved? What happened? Think about it. I'll give you 5 seconds. Let me hear. Yes, that fish came along, that beautiful fish, and she gave him a smooch to show him that he was worth it and that he mattered. And how did that make him feel? It changed him, didn't it? It made him feel like, yeah, he was worth it. He was a cool fish. And he wasn't the pout-pout fish anymore. He was the smooch-smooch fish, which is much better, I think. How about you? I know. So I guess this book kind of teaches a lesson. And we know that authors write books for different reasons, right? I know they write them to teach you things. They write them to make you laugh. They write them to maybe teach you a different lesson, and sometimes to entertain you. I think this author wrote this book to teach you something, to teach you that, you know what? It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if you feel kind of pouty. Those things are okay sometimes. But I think the lesson is that you need to see the good in yourself, and you need to see how beautiful you are and how smart you are and what a good friend you are. And on those days when you're feeling really bad, it's important to think about those things, that you might be having a tricky day like the pout-pout fish was, but you've got a lot of good in you. And I know for a fact you do, because I've been your teacher for a long time now, haven't I? So I guess I just wanted to share that with you today. I hope you liked it. It's a good story. And I hope you're having a good Thursday. Today is Thursday. I know it's kind of hard to remember the days now that we're not in school and doing calendar every day, isn't it? But I love you guys. I miss you. And be good and don't pout, okay? Love you. Bye.